Paris Saint-Germain get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kane, Kovacic kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Always onto this. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. This looks promising. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Howson. This is Aguero. Burmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Messi receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Goes for the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kovacic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gives it back. Looking here to chip it through. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi has the space to scheme. That's a throw. Hazard. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Camavinga. Udogi. Rui Costa. That's going wide left. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Aguero. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Robertson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tchouaméni. This is Aguero. Rui Costa! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And it's Kane. Burmo. 30 minutes gone. Can he get on the end of this? Rui Costa. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Aguero. And it's Udogi. He'll try from distance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping!
Udogie really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Akanji. Either side giving way, it has been tight. No, that's been intercepted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Looking for a runner. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It's a searching pass. Robertson. Camavinga. And claimed it back swiftly. Rui Costa, dink through. James gets across to intercept that. Akanji. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So the action resumes.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Paris Saint-Germain definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Hazard has it out wide and in space. And he was alert to it. It's Kovacic! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, but wasn't far away at all. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
So Aguero! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Aguero deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
James. Quality ball. The most accurate pass. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Can he spark a counter here? Hakimi gets into a good... Can he finish? He's got a goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Hakimi, nicely shaped ball. He's found space here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Rui Costa can see things, others simply cannot. There's a sharp little ball here. And he's running through. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Paris Saint-Germain with a chance to get level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Kovacic looking for the run. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's well spotted. It's played through for him. He's free, he has got space. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Udogi. And here's Hazard.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example.
Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
James. Messi. That has been cut short. Threads one in. Good take, and is he in? Romani gets it clear. That'll be a throw. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Chance! And that is wildly off target. Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Son Heung-min. That looks a decent ball. James is in a really good position out wide. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And with that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's going wide left. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got great chance! Always onto this. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Azar. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a pretty loose pass. Some good persistent defending here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pass somewhat off target. Chips it through. It's Aguero! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He'll try from distance. Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's going for goal. Magnificent. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop.
And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. Themselves in front!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Madrid have their lead. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rui Costa, whose chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Paris Saint-Germain dragged themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And that should get the job done. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rui Costa. And it's been played through. Good ball, good take.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Udogi
Takes a shot! And he's heaved it away. And it's Hakimi. Kovacic is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he's having a go! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Rui Costa gathers from the goal kick. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Delivered in. And a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Aguero
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Azar. He is through here. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Messi! And that's a sharp finish. Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid leading now. Messi. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. That is some save from Khan!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Played into space. Nicely worked. And he's gone looking for safety and reclaimed it in a trice. Hakimi. Distributed tidily. Shot a goal! And that has fair fizzed. And this could be the final action of the first half. Impressive jump! Well, he's... Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23. Schneider.
Down to business again.
14. El dorsal
Paris
18.
Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5.
Now this could be a chance. And the finish! And it's been hooked away.
Van Buiten.
And it's Kovacic.
That's good play from him.
It's Rui Costa! Messi, and this is Messi. Now that's a fine challenge. Now it's Aguero. Well, they could break here. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross to the back post. And the keeper beats it away. Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Hazard. Hazard picks it up out wide. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Good strike, quite an alarm. It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And claimed it back swiftly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shevchenko! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Paris Saint-Germain. El dorsal 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold makes a move down the right. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kovacic. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Udogi knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. He's on it, can he get away? Hakimi getting this one clear. They get a throw in. Nicely weighted ball. Has a look up and delivers. And he knocks it clear. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Serginho gets over and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Hazard. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Nicely shaped ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Spread out to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he spark a counter here? And that is out of play. Tries to play it through. The ball goes in. Messi. Now he's got space here. He's given it a decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Hazard. So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.